Well, we better get on with it right now. We're back with Amayui, and I've done a whole load of grinding off-stream. The biggest hurdle to get over was doing all the monster capturing. I maintain that that's not particularly fun in the game, but I wanted to get the monsters without having to level up my party, because, as I've heard from multiple people who have played the game, you end up with a designated monster hunter. Oh no, there's a series. And they end up far over-leveled compared to the rest of them. But thankfully, Max found me a way to just go and grab all the monsters that you need without having to grind somebody up. So that's one of the things that I did. I liquidated the monsters into actually getting my Yuikiris. It's just Yuiki. Actually, it's Rin Yuiki now that I realise it. It's all Rin Yuiki. It's just Ka, Ran, Ru, and Yo at the start of it. Regardless, I liquidated every monster that's available to me into all of my characters, except for one. You might remember that we found a whole load of IKEA furniture, and somebody stressed how important they were, and I can see that I can liquidate them down into getting intelligence plus so-and-so for each of the characters, and I'm very tempted to do it for Ran here. But the 3 stars, I believe I'd want 3 stars for the int plus 7, I just don't know where I can get 2-star ghost types. I'll hold off on that for now because the Yuikis should be very much up to strength for a while yet. My capture specialist was level 90 at the end, my next highest character was 55. Precisely, I want to avoid that if at all possible. So we got the monsters and brought them up. I think I left myself with one of each of them here, just so we have a lovely bestiary. Oh, but I actually went and got the rolling boulders as well, that was another thing. So one of the off-stream grinding was doing that with the monsters. Another thing was bringing everybody up to the same level. Everybody now is at level 26. That was the level that my goddess was at, so I just balanced it out. And I have a big thanks for the explore area of the shoulder here, because that's a really great place for grinding, especially grinding up Kotori. What else did I do? I got a lot of materials. I don't think I made anything. I do not have a lot of money though. That's one thing I didn't do off stream, but I should be able to get plenty of money here and now. So what we're going to do is enjoy a bunch of cutscenes, because it seems as you level people up, they want to talk to you. So we're going to enjoy that, and if I have indeed missed Kotori's one, I've got a safety save with that in, so let's go and see what they have to say.
Taicho. 神様と漁師様、大変。
私の方がアバロにふさわしいですわ。
アバロにふさわしいのは私だもん。
突然2人がどちらが女性としての魅力があるか競い出してしまったのだ。このまま争っていても収拾がつかないと思ってな。
隊長をイオが呼んできた。アバロ、どっちがいい女かな。もちろん私だよね。
いいえ、私ですわ。
逃げましたね。
そこはフィアを選ぶべきだったかと思うが。
隊長、女への気の使い方が変。
もうこうなったら決闘するしかありませんわね。
うん、そうだね。勝負して白黒つけよう。勝負内容は何がいいかな。女性の花形、花嫁の役割といえば家事でしょうか。料理。ヒオル？相方として必要な要素。それは料理しかない。料理か。それだね。
それですわね。いざ料理対決ですわ。その項目にてどちらが女性として優れているかはっきりさせましょう。覚悟はよろしいですか、我が主。
望むところだよ。絶対に私は負けられない。アバロの恋人として絶対に。ない、一切やったことない。食材持ってきた。調理器具も。
用意がいいな。素晴らしい。対決する側だけではなく、こちらも本気で見守っているという意志を感じる。
ほほん。それでは準備が整ったようなので、僭越ながら私が取り仕切らせていただきます。調理開始してください。
了解しましたわ。
頑張るよ。さあ、それでは経過を見ていきましょう。剣だけではなく独創的な料理で高みを目指すキスニルさん、どうでしょうか。
領主殿は手つきがいいな。作業に慣れているものの動きだ。
なるほど。それでは本業のイオルさんはどう見ますか。なぜあれだけできるのにいつも自分でやらないのか。確かに。対してフィアさんはあまり手が伸びていませんね。
ああ、何をしていいか分かっていないようだ。
何を作るか決まってないのかも。素材選びから苦戦してる。その組み合わせは料理界では鬼門。
まずは私のはどうぞ。ラウロソの郷土料理ですわ。この辺りにはあまり浸透していないかもしれませんわね。
見栄えの良さもさることながら味の方も抜群です。
ああ、悪くはない。ただ少し後味がくどいように感じるな。
調味料若干入れすぎだけど9大点。さあ次はフィアさんですね。はい、みんなどうぞ。これはなんて料理なんでしょう。名前はないよ。愛情たっぷりの何かです。そうですか。ではいただきます。これはなんというか説明しづらい味ですね。
ああ、舌の上で爆発するようだ。刺激的で悪くない。さあさあ、それでは判決と参りましょう。どちらの料理が優れていたか名を口にしてくださいませ。
お願いします。領主様ですね。とても食べやすかったです。
私はフィアの料理を押そう。これは個人的な判断だが新鮮だった。
イオルは領主様。イオルちゃん、理由は単純。料理対決はどっちが美味しいか。
漁師として隙のないものになるための教育項目に料理も含まれていたのです。店に出せるとは言えませんが、それなりの品質だと自負しておりますわ。
料理は技術。修行した方が勝つのが自然。2対1ですね。
ふのふ。つまり私の勝利ですわ。
かくも虚しく私は女性としての魅力勝負で負けてしまったのであった。
だが肝心のアバロがまだ答えていないぞ。
そういえば確かにこれはどちらが素晴らしい女性かというお題目でしたが、発端は隊長さんにふさわしいのはどちらかというものでしたね。隊長の答えが勝敗を分ける。
どうしてですの？
かもしれないじゃない。拙かった。私は今日恋人からの深い愛を受け取ったよ。しくじりましたわ。独りよがりの料理など誰も口になどしてくれない。そういうことですわね。イオは食べる。もっと作ってほしい。イオル、空気読もうね。リッシュさん、よかったら私に料理教えて。アバロ好みの料理ちゃんと作れるようになりたいんだ。
よろしいでしょう。私にもアバロが好む味付けを教えてくださると助かりますわ。
一緒に勉強しようね。
我が主は生涯の好敵手ですわ。負けませんわよ。なんとも熱い戦いだったな。なんだか私もすがすがしい気持ちになれたよ。仲良きことは美しきかな。今日は記念日だ。さあ祝杯をあげよう。
構わないぞ。ちょうど用事も終わったところだ。アバロどうした？着替える？どうしてだ？せっかく来たんだ。もう少しゆっくりしていってくれ。もちろんだ。歓迎するぞ。何か飲むか？ちょうど酒を仕入れたところだ。それでどんな用事だろう？別に構わないだろう。この方が涼しくていい。勘違いしてくれるな。今は風呂上がりでな。体に熱がこもっているのだ。まあ今日はこのまま過ごそうと考えていたところだ。家ではいつもこの格好だという指摘は間違っていない。どうしてだ？
家できちっとした格好をする必要はないだろ。ましてやアバロが相手だ。今さらかしこまるような浅い仲でもない。私たちは刃を交え互いの心を理解し合った。言葉で気持ちを伝えるよりも私たちは深く通じ合ったはずだ。そうだな。さあ飲もう。今日の良き日に乾杯だ。今日は休日なのだ。付き合ってくれると嬉しい。どんな服装でも恥ずかしいという感情を意識したことはなかったな。昔から騎士団での生活をしていたからな。戦場で性を意識することなどなかったし、そんな隙を見せれば命を落としてしまう。それに私のような女がどんな格好をしていても変わりはしないさ。待ってくれ。アバロが照れるのか？もしかしてアバロは私を女として見ているのか？そうか。急に恥ずかしいことを言うな。こんな女性らしさのかけらもない体を意識するなど。もういい、もう十分だ。それ以上私を恥ずかしめてくれるな。なんだか急に照れくさくなってきた。申し訳ないが今日はもう帰ってくれないか？埋め合わせは必ずする。許すからもう帰ってくれ。ではまたな。恥ずかしい。明日からどんな顔をしてアバロに会えばいいんだ。
Well, from what I can tell, she's not seeing us at all right now, but we're missing a couple of events from the dragon girl that we brought on, so what I'm going to do is save and load a safety save where I have those events. I hadn't thought I'd click through them, but since they're not showing up now, I can only assume that I had. It's okay, it shouldn't interrupt anything else.
我が夫からの熱い視線を感じますわ。
それ違う。料理の手順ちゃんと考えて。ごめんなさい。こっち？カトリトちゃん、こっちも手伝ってください。これを運んでもらえますか？はい。ほら、頑張って頑張って。隊長は黙ってて。これ必要なことだから。次は買い出し行ってきて。ここに書いてあるの。あ、追加でこれもお願いね。シシ様にご用ですか？あれ、神様、今日は一人で散歩なの？アバロは忙しそうだったからね。でも心はいつだってつながってるから。 あれ、カトリトちゃんだ。やっほー、買い出しかな。いえ、神様は一人でアバロとデート中なのさ。イオルちゃんとミケユちゃんのお手伝いもしてるんだってね。カトリトちゃん頑張ってるって言ってたよ。頑張ってますか？うん、頑張ってると思うな。でも頑張るだけじゃダメですよね。そんなことないと思うけど。でも私ずっと守られてばかりで全然役に立ててないし、これまでライフでもジジ様のところでもずっと。そんなの気にしなくていいんだよ。今は修行中なんだし、そのうちいっぱい役に立てるようになるよ。神様の私が言うんだから間違いなしだよ。じゃあとっておきの方法を教えてあげる。悩んだり困ったりした時はね、こうやって祈るの。それだけ？そう、これだけ。祈るのは何でもいいよ。ただ自分がやりたいことを思い浮かべて、アバロの顔を思い浮かべるだけ。アバロを思い浮かべるの？それが効果抜群なんだ。そして自分を信じて、周りの人たちを信じて、やるべきことをやればいいんだよ。私にできるかな？できるよ。私が保証します。
Greenwood, let's be honest, even I shouldn't be watching this at work. Right, I think that's the only event pair that I missed out on. Great, so let's get back to it. Compared to some other runs, that's not a whole lot of events. Wonderful. What is there to do then? Probably get more events by going to the workshop. Yes, that was the joke, Lincoln Trends. I'm glad you got it. That's right, we need to track down some magical stuff within the fortress. And I found the ebony flower when I was doing the mighty amount of materials grinding, so I'll have me that. Is there anything else that I want? Yes, and yes. Generally, I want to make everything that gives me faith. It's not always an easy choice to make, though. I want to do some breaking down of items, and there was one thing in particular, the Grotina, which thankfully, I think all or most of that was stuff that I have access to. And the shining powder is just grinded down from the flying buggers, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to make a fat lot of those. And break a fat lot of those, thanks probably to Max for this advice, because that's going to give me a huge amount of earth, ice, fire, and thunderstones. Although I probably shouldn't overlap my earth stones too badly, so 30 of those will do. Crunch. And then upgrade what exactly? Rampart ring gives good constitution. It's good enough for me. Intelligence is also great. I still use the warrior medal, I think. Just giving me hit though for my firestones. I have better medals than that, but I'll upgrade it anyway. By the way, Jake, did you know if you acquire more of a material than you can hold, it's instantly converted into money in this game? I had no idea. But it does explain how sometimes my gold went up more than it said for the placey place here. The placey place, yeah. Words are escaping me here. Sometimes money would go up more than the projected amount I'd get from the moving fortress. I think I want to keep the Claw of Rodon upgraded since it's It's good to have that melee fire, but I haven't really gone around to using that much at all, so I'll ignore that for now. I do use the frozen wing bow, and now that I have ice stones, I can upgrade that and get that lovely int bonus for Fia.
Yes.
Electric cleaver, huh? Tend to prefer my blessed cleaver. But it's hard to say no to powering these up, so just give me that while we're at it. Getting Icicle and the Icicly Tomb alone seems worth my time, but holy moly, this is getting expensive. It's 3 each to upgrade, so I think I'll just upgrade enough to get Icicle. Judgment Tomb... yeah... I use that a lot. But that's a big, big boost to crits, so I'll take that. So many things to upgrade, but so costly on the stones, it's hard to make good calls on these. I don't really care much about Kotori, so I'm not sure I'm going to upgrade her stuff for her. Can I upgrade that special dragon gem thing she gets? Could certainly do up her garb, relatively cheap to do so. So many options. Holy stones are really tight for me, so I won't be using those up for it. Night shield. A few people use night shields. Bit of extra strength on that couldn't beat, or do they? Oh, one person uses it and it's Avaro. Still, Avaro getting a buff like that?
Yes.
I'll take it. None of the warrior shields are equipped, so never mind that. And nobody has that equipped, so never mind. That Berserker charm, Ferocity, I think is actually quite good. I might want to consider giving myself that. The Mars tier does not seem worth it though. Needs my holy and my dark stones. Sage medal, absolutely. That's some nice big buffing, even though it costs me all those stones.
Yes.
Something else I remember seeing though were some weapons that I didn't think I could make, but that's because they require the Axis Hammer, and I keep forgetting that. The Uzoni Fangs, which I don't have a ton of, but if I make a couple of those, I can make the Blessed Hammer and the Earth Axis Hammer.
Yes.
Which again I should look into upgrading. I want that Flame Fury Bow, but I need another Fire Fang, so I'll keep that on the mind for making. Massive Fish Fang curses. Okay. Blessed Hammer needs Holy Stones, much as I'd love to up that. I think Earth Axis Hammer does more damage, so I'll stick with that unless I need the Blessed damage. And you only use Earth Stones to upgrade, so that is a no-brainer.
Yes.
Yeah, give me that. Getting some Earth Physical on him's a great move forward, although we already have Void.
Yes. 次だ。はあ、面白そうなものを作ってるじゃねえか。こいつは霊体対策ってことか。どうって言われてもな。実際に使ってみりゃわかるんじゃねえか。専門じゃねえから俺にはわからねえって言ったんだよ。だから実際に使ってみろってな。しかし器用なやつだな。こんなものを簡単に作っちまうんだからな。案外怖いのは霊体なんかよりお前の方かもな。泣かせ。
Man, I love Diet. Speaking of Diet, I need to go and pay him a visit because I want to have a lot more money than I have right now. And I have, hopefully, plenty of treasures to be selling him. I've only got 23 grand right now. But all these items that get picked up off of monsters that we crush Especially these golden eggs will help out. Actually, that's a funny thing. The golden egg is dropped by the rolling boulders in that massive area that we were in. And I just used Fia to tank it all and destroy them. I thought they'd be worth a lot more than 3,500 gold. Actually, that's really disappointing given that we can get topaz, sapphires, and alexandrite relatively easy. Still, the only use of a treasure is to sell it. So we sell it for a reasonable chunk of cash, but I can't help but feel there are other things I can sell for reasonable dosh around here. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are really easy to get, and they sell for a surprisingly large amount of dosh. I see no reason not to just offload. There's a map you can just jump in, grab sunflowers, and out you go. I forget if rainbow thread can also be grabbed somewhere, but I sure don't have much of that. Otherwise, wasn't there something I was going to make and sell a lot of? Well, if it is, it wouldn't be under materials, would it? Come on, what sells for the good money? By Finale A, you can get 6 item drops per kill. By Chapter 9, it's 4. 4, huh? Oh, I've got a lot of gems. I need to consider using those. And I think I know exactly who's going to be getting them. Interest, or Max, do you know of a way that I can get level 2 ghost captures anytime soon? Because I'm debating whether or not I liquidate the IKEA monsters, but they're 3-star when I only need 2-star. Come on, man, there's got to be something valuable enough that I can sell you that I don't actually need for crafting. I swear there was something I could be making. Maybe it was the Blood of Revival. Oh, I can sell Blessed Hammers, but I doubt I can crank those out in huge number. Perhaps it would be under item then. Come on. Blood of Revival. I could see into making a lot more of those. But I also should consider, what am I looking to buy off of him? Well, certainly a lot more potions. I have been hurting on the potion economy for quite some time. And ethers I tend to be alright on. I don't want to buy my Bloods of Revival, though. I've got all of your weapons except Mithril Sword, and I will buy Mithril Sword so that I avoid damage. I don't know if Mythical Armor or Magical Armor and Mithril Mail are worth my time, but I guess I'll buy them to have them. Got all these shoes. I'd love another Sage Medal, but that cost, we'll justify that cost. There we go. Just progress main quest a little bit, you'll run into more ghosts than you'll ever need. But does that include more of that furniture? Anyway, what I'm thinking about is using up these gems that have been stockpiled, and these weren't even from the grinding, this is just stuff that I got from the last session. And they, I think, will be invested into Ranrin. Well, at least the ones that give int. Mostly because the Yui keys don't have stat caps, and if I pour it onto some of my characters, it's just going to stop them from getting more on their randomly rolled stat increases when they level up, so having you as a massively powerful mage just appeals to me. So there we go. Ranrin. And if you're going to be that good, I might as well plug quite a few of them into you. FS? No, FS is the last thing that the Yui keys need. SP, on the other hand, absolutely. Who would be getting the FS then? Who moves around a lot? Or rather, who notably lacks FS for their moving around? Actually, you strangely lack it, so there you go, have a bit more FS. Okay, is there anything else I need to think about? Yeah, can I make many Bloods of Revivals? Oh man, I want more supplements as well. But again, it uses liquid and nuts. And I never seem to have enough bloomin' nuts. Blood of Revival, oh heavens, yes. Make a bunch of those, sell them if need be. More interested in the supplements at this point though. Especially the intelligence salves. They're not supplements, I do mean salves. Always good to have some of these on hand. Strength is a great one. Constitution. Intelligence, well less on Constitution actually. Speed is good. Crit is okay.
Yes.
There we go. Just make them so we have them. I don't like using salves unless the situation is dire, but they can really change the outcome.
次だ。
What else is there to think or care about before we move on from here? Oh yeah, the stuff that I just made or got, keeping them upgraded. I'd love to do that Blessed Hammer, but I don't even know how to get a good amount of Holy or Dark Stones. Probably out of Holy or Dark accessories. Oh, I've got some Thunder for your Thunderclap Katana, but... Oh, Sword Flash is good. Sword Flash justifies that straight away. Mithril's easily done with Earth, so I'll take that, although it doesn't go up by much, does it? Gets 2 bits of extra strength. That's what kind of blows about the void damage. Ignores all resistances, but tends to be a low strength or low damage output as it is. That is some good constitution on the Mithril Mail. Precise Shakarams, question mark. What about them? Oh, they only use Earth. Very nice. So do the regular Shakarams, why not? The Earth gem economy is incredibly easy to come by, so I don't mind throwing those away. You can just make shields and break those down, it's no big deal. Okay, that's run dry really fast. Well, in that case, I assume you've upgraded to Night Metal fully. Have I? Yes, I have. Haven't touched Mars tier though, doesn't seem worth my time. I'd like to do the Sage Metal more, and perhaps I could. I don't think I broke down all of my Grutinas. And I doubt I'll ever use any of them, because I don't care about getting 10 extra SP. If I break those down, I should be able to finish off that Sage Metal. Oh, but it only gives hit. Still. It's very good, so I'll keep it. Magician Shoes, Resist, Agility, FS. Only one person has these equipped, and they really burn through my everything. It's so hard to keep track of the clothes around here. Right, with that done then, 2 places I can go. One is to that spooky place out here. Does everyone have good shields? I don't know. When I deploy people, I'll check what they have equipped, because I doubtlessly don't have that optimal right now. Yeah, we could do that, but we'll check inside the fortress first. Let's actually, after half an hour, actually step into some kind of fight here. The Sealed Hall. Well, let's make it happen. How much gameplay will we see today? 1 or 2 dungeons? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. 2 dungeons.
確かに不思議な雰囲気がありますね。教会のようにも見えますけど。気をつける。ゴーレムいる。
Construct is good news for Avaro.
を設置していけばいいんだろ。こういうのは一歩ずつやっていけばいい。
They can deconstruct them. Can't equip optimally if you don't have the gear crafted. It'll be fine, Max. Aside from accidentally sacrificing my goddess, I don't think we've lost a fight yet.
やっぱりゾワゾワするんだけど。何も思い出せない。それもそっか。よーし、行ってみよう。
Righto. One visit, mine all the points. Boss monster here, level 26, huge amounts of hit points, but now that I see that it's a boss monster and a construct, both Kisner and Avaro should be able to deconstruct you. It's not just a scary amount of constitution anyway. Well, let's get going. Avaro. Well, for one, you've got the dive bracelet on, and I know that's all sorts of wrong. What do I normally give you? The Knight Medal? Probably. That gives you the glorious Knight's Knowledge, which gives you extra hit points that you won't get. It's max hit points. Still, in you go. Let's see what there is to be had. And I want to immediately see what's going around here as well. So out goes my goddess. Goddess goes, and Eeyore, I want you to scout ahead. Oh, that's handy. But what is that? Well, if I know there's something there, who do I feel best about throwing into an unknown situation? Also, there's something here. I was going to have you go here, but now I'm very curious what's around. Oh, it's just an empty room. Okay, well, I'm going to send Kisnir in. Yeah, I immediately forgot to check everybody as I deploy them, didn't I? The Ares ring, fair enough. Blessed Katana. I don't know what we're going to be running into here. What do the other enemies indicate? Constructs with weakness to thunder and dark. Weakness to earth on you, but it's more likely to be something like you. Oh, come on. Believe in the... Oh, you can't go there because only Eeyore can see that. Well, Kisnir, you're going to be blocking their advance. And I might wait on deploying others. I don't know. Nah, why wait? Let's get our other Technomancer out there. See, you know that it's there. That's good. Veteran ring is nice and all. Starting to wish I'd gotten another night ring, night, whatever it is for you. Well, if you fail on that, you're going to be sent all the way back. So you go here for now. Get one of our mages out here. No, definitely not you. Maybe there's a point where the dragon girl becomes useful. I'm not personally seeing it. Let's get some muscle out here. So far so not bad, and this gives me the opportunity to deploy here. I want to grab as much area as possible early on because it's going to reduce the enemy's ability to move around. Good. Let's go. Dragon Girl's the strongest character. I'm not willing to believe that. Okay, get stuck in, Avro. Let's see what's in here. Oh, sweet Jesus, Stone Golem. But I forget it. Yeah, the Siege Hammer can deconstruct him. Go for it, Avro. You'll have no problem. Oh man, I haven't set this to a better view. I'll change that though. You're not a boss monster, so I won't get a bonus off of... Oh god, Prevail. Ugh, not the world's biggest fan of Prevail. Still, it doesn't like thunder, and I can switch you out for your Thunderclap Katana. Nicely upgraded Thunderclap Katana. And that's a fine assortment of skills, so if you get stuck in... Oh yeah, unanimated of course. Simple is, as you can see, much faster, but I actually enjoy watching these. And it cuts in the music regardless, sadly. Yeah, cursed Prevail. Prevail hurts so much. Right, are you going to shoot the thing down? You have Thunder going for you. It can counterattack. It has Prevail, but I'm sure you'll be fine, Deitium. Bring it down. That's the stuff. Oh, that's the very great stuff. Good job, dear. It's nice to finally have some killing power back on the team. Got outclassed so fast in this game, but we brought it back. Right, your fire is not going to be terribly helpful here, sadly, but they left this room undefended, so you can go and grab the entire room. What about you guys? I'm tempted just to pull you back. You're not doing anyone any good out there. So, away you go. Send my goddess over a bit closer. And that allows me to send out Pretty Boy. And Pretty Boy can do some further scouting like so. Wonderful. Oh, I made a similar mistake and I ceded control of this room, but that's okay. Eeyore can get stuck in too. And the thought occurs you're using the Blessed Katana, where the Thunder... Not Katana, but Cleaver. The Thunder one would be better equipped for you. Electric Cleaver, go. As for skills, what do we have you on? Yeah, go with that. And yeah, you've got the Knight Medal on. I wonder if there's some kind of assassin accessory I can give you down the line. Right, you should be able to roast this thing. Absolutely. Now what do we have here? It's just a straight up hole. We need a flyer to go over there. And sadly I deployed both of my flyers. No, entirely. There is one other flyer that I have. Keysnare, take a nap. You did get injured earlier on. And let's bring out the true MVP flyer. Why can't you take that? No, really, why can't... Oh, right, Timid Princess takes up one of your ability slots. Huh. Well, I'm sure that'll go away in time. For now, you'll be okay as you are with your Intimidate ability. What a joke. I feel like I should have some better shoes for you. Is there some kind of red cocoon shoes I can make? Well, it matters not. The point is you're getting deployed because I need you to fly down south for me. It's a waste to have Diet just go in here to claim it, but claim it you shall. I don't know if I need any killing power across and down there. I really don't know, actually. Let's focus on moving around for now. Pretty boy, this thing is probably going to kill you, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. I need to sniff out what kind of... What's the only way down there? Okay, how do I deal with you? Earth magic. Or earth attacks. But probably magic, given your resistance. Okay. Have we selected a waifu yet? The game has only one route, and that is our goddess, Fia. But our goddess insists that we mate with everybody that we can, so really, it is everybody. Alright, so doesn't look very good for you, Ruin. Not even worth counterattacking, I dare to say, to try and keep yourself alive. Plenty of constructing going on around here. How to deal with this then? Do you have a ranged attack? You do, you have rock drop. Well, that's beneficial for Fia. Fia can go over here. And you don't like being rocked yourself, do you? So what I can do is chuck away Ranrin. It's only got one level of thunder resistance, actually. Forget it, I will hit you with thunder. Ranrin gets stuck in here. It's going to be a bit of a queue for people wanting to get down here, but that's okay. My flyer makes way to fly over the gap. Diatim might be beneficial to pull you back, but I'll have you and Avaro both work on restoring these. If anybody's worth pulling back, actually, it'd be Mikiyu. It's getting too clogged up over there. Yorin, maintain that just so we don't lose control of this, please. And Pretty Boy... I mean, on paper, he might survive another hit. And I'll take that chance. See, I knew he could make it. Oh. That is very funny. But what's something to be had here? Don't mind if I do. I do not have a lot of love for the water Yuikiri thing. Right. Monster Capture, Light Blast. Surely I have better things to be giving you right now, like not Monster Capture. Light Blast, Capture, first act, Flurry. Absolutely Flurry. Oh, but I've already got Flurry too. Oh well, I like keeping Healing Breath on, even though Concentrate can be handy when you're doing a lot of magic. Still, Fia will be guarded for one hit, but the second hit she's on her own for, sadly. Unless I do some maneuvering here. Oh, there's more nasties going on here. They're all hiding in the walls. Right, well, Fia is in a little bit of a trepidatious situation there, unless I... I wonder. Get stuck in here first, Eeyore.
消えて。
Right, I would do well to actually remember that these things... Wow, that was a good double dodge and 11% dodging. Roshigo Katori? I was going to say I'd do well to remember something, and then I forgot what I was going to say, so... Go me. Away you go. Now, what about you? Might not be a bad idea to start softening up some of these, but our goddess is in quite a lot of danger of getting mashed by these things. I think she'd survive one round, though. Trouble is, she's going to need to survive a bit more than one against these guys with 332 hit points. Crivens. Well, let's send our shockwaves down here, shall we? I don't mind her getting smacked because she's pretty good at drinking her opponents. In fact, did I not teach you Drain 3? I should check that. Not that I can change it now. Fia, do you think you can destroy this one entirely with a Light Blast? It's going to have Prevail. Prevail is going to knock you senseless. So perhaps taking that fight is a bad idea for now. Well, it's only going to knock you senseless once. I can heal you up afterwards. Yeah, go for it. Nice guarding. And nice flurry. Oh, and nice flurry crit. Smash! Still, that's good, because I can heal her up before the enemies get their turn, and now she's only going to get smashed by one of them. And I'll certainly be healing her up after that. Good job, goddess. That's why I invest in the potions here. I got room for more deployments, but because of this tight corridor, I can't actually deploy any more Yuikiris off of her. So that'll have to do for now. Monster captures Void, should do more damage. Yeah, but it also doesn't get the intelligence blast that Light Blast does. Of course, I could have run the numbers, but I did not. I want you to actually counterattack. You don't get hurt. No, you will not get hit too hard here, Fia. You'll be fine. Oh wait, this guy might be bigger and badder than the other one. Well, good job, my goddess. And then out you come, not unexpectedly, but Earth is of little concern for Ran. Alright, now Ran, if I could kindly recall to put on, yeah, Drain 3 over Drain 2. That 100% chance to drink the enemies will keep her very much alive. Projectile defense, oh, there's so much tempting here, isn't there? Drop Healing Breath, get projectile defense. I don't care about First Strike, I do care about Magic Res. I like things that always proc. I don't care much for things that sometimes proc. And that should make you quite the killing machine. And you're outside of the Stone Giant's range, so that works well. Delete it. Good start. Excellent way for her to get her health back, just like that. Now... Oh my. These walls have everything, don't they? Away you go, Mikiyu. They really love to use choke points in this far more than I ever remember them doing in Amayui. Kamidori, rather. Uh-oh. You just ran into trouble already there? Well, I'm sure she'll figure it out. Do I want to move you in here, Eeyore? Spare the goddess. That thing's got Prevail now. Big, heavy Prevail. But I'm sure Eeyore could manage a thing or two. The thing is, it's only going to hit my goddess once. No, Eeyore should get stuck in and remove you. Wait, I've had an even better idea, and it involves you not having taken your turn. But you have taken your turn, so damn. But I've had an even better idea. You are going to move here, Fia. And then I will deploy Fireboy right here. Fireboy is going to move over here. That thing will be completely wasted on him, but at least an enemy won't be able to use it. And then Soil Child goes here. That frees Eeyore to go into here because I do not mind that thing attacking at all. And you might just be able to go and punch that thing to death. Actually, with Prevail, you're not even in with a chance of it. Do we have any decent skills we could give you? For example, you don't need Burrow on. I love Soul Shield though, not ditching that. Oh, you come with Burrow normally, don't you? Stone Fist over Earth Fist. Tracked bullets, perhaps? What's more likely to work here? Some magic or some punching? 46, 29, but the defense goes up as well. I think we'll just have you stone bullet the thing. Why do I feel like you have something active that I don't realize you do? Stone Fist, yes, that, yes. Ah, it's Capture Attack. You don't need Capture Attack on right now. But Prevail. I do like Prevail. Have that instead. Also, is it taken back at all? No. Man, I want Magic Resist as well. Tell you what, drop the bullets, grab the Magic Resist, and just go and punch the thing. It's not going to counterattack at all because you absorb Earth and it's going to try and hit you with Earth. So there we go and punch the damn thing. Yeah, magic probably would have been better, but that's alright. They managed to make it work. But now, you are completely protected, Fia. I hope I didn't accidentally give you a shield, but... Guardian kicks in. You counter. You counter some more. Kind of unbelievable that Fia ends up being the greatest tank in the game. But it makes sense, right? Have the believers. Believers will keep you upright. Right, well, defend yourself well, Katori. Her pose for the fighting still seems so awkward. Gee, there's a lot of stuff for you two to explore here, but explore it you shall. Oh, it was a trap. I'm not sure Diet is well versed for taking care of the mimics, but I think Eeyore should be. I believe Eeyore's slaughtered every mimic we've found so far, so Eeyore, get back over for that. Katori, can you eliminate this thing? Yes, but no. You don't get much of an intelligence buff with that Dragon Orb Pendant. But you get Health, SP, and FS. What if I instead gave you a Sage Medal to buff up your intelligence a fair chunk? You've already got the magic darts, but woe on me, I did not improve them for you, so your intelligence is not quite there. You're just not very good. Does this thing have any ranged attacks? No, it doesn't. Right, let's use that to our advantage and step back for a moment. Yorin could go in for the kill here, no problem. Yeah, I can't capture it, it's a boss monster anyway. But you know what? Soil Boy never gets enough experience as it is. So, I want you to move while you're at it, go and punch that thing. Expertly done. Full control, that lets Fireboy make his way down. Electric Whirl is a physical attack, Jake, not a spell. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? You gonna drink this thing? Yeah, you got injured, you might as well drink it back. Just shockwave the whole thing down. Ran is by and large my strongest Yui Kitty. Physically she's not all that much, but the ability to drink all that health back, her immense intelligence and great range, Not to mention flying, moves the furthest, can heal others. Yeah, she's just pretty great. Fia, I know you're injured, but I don't want to spend more potions on you. Get moving down. And I already killed off Waterboy, so I can't redeploy him. Fair enough. I wonder if a mimic counts as a construct. Ah, it is. Avaro could one, two, not quite get over there. Actually, if you move back a bit, it'll move up a bit, and then Avaro can mince it next turn. What do we have here? You don't care much for fire, and you have low resistance. Then get stuck in there, Yorin. If Woodboy is here, then they can still provide protection for Fia. I was going to have you murder this thing, but now that I imagine Avaro could do a good enough job of it. Constitution 30, Strength 40, plus breaking it down, and you can use a Thunder or Holy. Don't you have the Blessed Hammer? No, the Siege Hammer is on with Disruptor. But it isn't a physical resist, so you'll be fine. Let's keep on exploring. And that includes you grabbing that. I want all the map done for me. And hey, there we go. I can still Thunder hit you from here. Not for a whole lot, but you're right, that is physical. So, yeah, the Sage Metal's not going to help you here. Take it off, put back on your weird special thing, the Dragon Orb one. Intimidate won't help you here, but at least the thing can't counterattack, and you'll very slowly chip it to death. Man, you're pathetic, Katori. I think the Mimic got a double move on there, so it moved up twice. Not that it's a concern for Diet, but it is slowing down my Technomancers. Oh, crikey, I hope there's not another one of those in there. Gee, that's unpleasant for us. Right, go and see how well you can deconstruct that chest, Avaro. Quite well. As I suspected, Deconstructor's another 10 to your attack. Hopefully Diet can finish it off. Oh yeah, Crivens should have left it to Diet to begin with. Bit of gold dust does not go amiss. Right, you need to be taken down. As I recall, you're weak to magic, but you're strong against earth. Which isn't so good for me. What am I reckoning? I have an idea. I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to move Fireboy over here, and that will keep my goddess protected. I'm going to have you move down double time to provide further backup for the goddess, who doesn't wear a shield. I actually think she's better off without a shield at this point. And I want this one dead first so that Katori can move around better. So blast that thing out. And what was somebody saying? They've got 1 holy resistance. But does Monster Capture have a range of 3? No, it has a range of 2, so it's out of the question. Blast that thing away. Oh jeez! Bye-bye, goddess. Bye-bye all of my summons. So, it has 10% chance of reflecting that damage, and it did, and that killed my poor goddess. No goddess, no summons. Down to a bit of a skeleton team now. Might want to call back some of my team. Yeah, welcome, Kisner. I'll even bring in my cat mage. Eeyore, someone's got to get down there. And you too, Katori. At least there's not much left of this. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Diet can handle that. Avaro, you get down. I know it's right there. What's a Katori to do? Probably wait here. It'll move there and you'll smash it a bit. But I don't want it to get full control of this room in one shot. Maybe even move here. Nice reactivation. That gets you down a little faster. And you need to follow up too. Right, I can see it's come straight for Katori. Katori, can you fend it off? Don't get reflect hit now. She's only got a 5% chance of critting. She will not kill this thing no matter what. But maybe next turn if she doesn't get brutalized by it. How badly brutalized did she get by it before? Where is it hiding all that strength? Criven's almighty. Well, I might lose Katori, but that's alright. I don't want to waste healing on her. Eeyore can follow up. What is it, 10? 20% chance of reactivation? And he's pretty good for it, his Diet. Bye, Katori. Ah, no, Katori has resistance against this. That's why she's not dying a horrible death. It's giving her physical resistance. Was she just born with it? Is it the dragon air? Oh, it is that. Well, that is very good. Single-handedly keeping you alive, and you should be able to score the kill then. Why not bring in the Lord? There's just so many people moving down here. I am... Oh my lord. Come on, Katori, stop being useless at everything. I like to believe there's going to be a deployment point as I go down. And then I can forward deploy her like that. Alright, Eeyore, these things are weak to fire. And I know you're sitting around on a fire cleaver there. So whap it out. It's pretty weak compared to the other ones, but better to hit weaknesses. It's almost always better to hit weaknesses. Who was keeping all these statues down here? Right, as long as Katori doesn't miss twice, she should be alright, and you should be able to discombobulate this thing. Oh, but it's full health. Ooh, Crivens. Oh, Crivens! Well, not much left of my cat. Crikey, the team's dropping like flies here. You think you could get in and kill the thing in one shot? No, you're only going to deal 20 damage. Tell you what though, this is exactly what I have our quick shot here Diet for. Champion shot, Diet. Oh, and Diet even gets a reactivation. Tell you what, I'm a little curious about what's in here. Hopefully not a monster. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I knew it would be there. So now I can deploy my lord. I just can't understand what she says. She puts on too much of a flowery language. As long as Katori doesn't miss twice, she'll be okay. Or get reflected on, right? That would slaughter her too, but there we go. I don't know if critical hits get past reflect. I assume they do. Because that would be very, very cruel if they didn't. There we go, I didn't need to bring all these people down. Could have just deployed them here, but I wasn't sure that that was there, so... A difficult call to make in best of times. Didn't mean to click there, but I'll take it. Kisnir and our Lord can move forward. Avaro and Diet will activate these. You will also move forward, and Dragon Girl is getting the heck out of here. After she does a bit of forward scouting for us. Ooh, I want that as well, though. Grab that first, Diet. Is he saying Skyrim? Please don't use the S word around here today.
俺の出番だな。
Truly mystifying that there were people praising Skyrim over Kingdom Come Deliverance today. Oh boy, good thing Diet can stand up to just about anything. The walls have eyes. He can go in for another shot if he wants, and he does want to go on Diet. Not sure what good shooting a golem with a crossbow would be, but I'm sure Diet knows what he's doing. It was great fun playing KCD today. This thing's highly resistant to ice. But it's not resistant to thunder, and Mikiyu has got the Judgment Tomb in her hands. Actually, it's not even in her hands, she lets it fly in front of her. You want to get in on some of that Kisnare? Come on, you'll do some criminal damage. And then it'll get Prevail and kill Diet. Which, on reflection, makes this a bad idea. Bah! 1% crit, and it got you. Okay, maybe our Lord should secure this area for us, lest we get cornered by anything popping out here. I doubt that'll be a concern. I don't want to, but I'm going to block with Diet. He could certainly return fire and deal decent damage, but there's a good chance he'd die because he's not going to be hit by Prevail shots, so just block while you can, Diet. Yeah, that would be what, an additional 20 damage? You could have survived that. But I'd rather have this thing dead and buried. Tell you what, hit it with magic first. Hit it with some Thunder Judgment, that will erase it. Nice. The sexual magic that we gave Mikiyu allowed her to drink the golem there. So we're quids in. Kisnare, grab control of it. Diet, you are long overdue a bit of a break. And there's not much you can do, Lish, so just stand there and hold the line. Katori's got to get out of here. How about you, Avaro? Maybe you can take a quick nap. Kisnare also got ravaged. In fact, a lot of people need a nap. I'm just sending in Lish alone for now. Uh-oh.
この先に大きなゴーレムがいますわ。
つまり、あのデカブツをやればいいってことじゃねえのか？
あの子嫌い。なんでかわからないけど、すっごくムカムカしてきた。理由はわかんないよ。でもなんか嫌なの。とにかくここから放り出してやりたい。神様、怒った。
What exactly are we looking at here? Some kind of level 26. High strength, high constitution, many defenses. Centura Maiden? What can you do? You can snipe for range 4, so I can't safely take you out from a distance. You have Flurry, which is never good news for me, and you have Iron Wall, so if you ever just straight up defend, you're going to be very hard to hurt. Well, let's hope our Lord can just hold the line here. She's not resistant to physical, but she's resistant to earth, which is exactly what these things use. She should be able to hold that forevermore. Still, let's not get too cocky about it. I've already lost too many here today. Diet gets reactivated so he can pull out just now. Mikiyu does not need to pull out. Mikiyu will grab that card along the way. And my lord just gets walloped here, but she should be able to counterattack easily enough because this stuff isn't going to hurt her at all. The enemies have such good boosts to their hit attack that I wouldn't trust a dodging tank like we had in Kamidori. Yuela was just untouchable at times in Kamidori, but here I don't think I could have that. 3 Earthstones, most useless ones. You got any skills for me? You got nothing, you. How about your weapons? Mithril is void. In fact, the mithril ones are better in almost every way. A lack of evasion is not going to hurt you, so keep those on so you can do void attack. I mean, you could also do burst of light. But these things resist holy. Twice, in fact. So you're just going to hold that line for me, Lish. Let me face it, Lish cannot be defeated there. She's just there to hold our position. I will send in the rest of the team as soon as can. But look at all this stuff I have to activate first. Are people feeling up for it yet? Abaro certainly is. Get stuck in. How about Old Man Diet? No, he's fine enough. On you go, Diet. Ore-sama. Love how full of himself he is. And has every right to be, most likely. Eeyore's ready to get out and killing again. These things are... Hang on, I just saw something. Yeah. I want Eeyore over there to add to the killing, but I don't want to leave stones unturned. It's likely another one of these. It's all been those. If you have your Thunder Katana ready, then you can take this on your own, I'm quite certain. I'm calling it Thunder Katana. It's not that. It's Electric Cleaver. We do have magic coming in there, but I want Kisnir. Kisnir needs to repair herself a bit. Same for Katori. I'm wondering if I could just pull you back a bit. Will it pursue? Might be better to try and coax it back a bit so I can slaughter it with more characters from here, including Mikiyu. Then it goes for range, but range is even more of a joke. Go with Vernacular's Wick. I was gonna say, if he is able to get his Swift going, he could overtake Avaro. That's exactly what he's doing there, mining it out. And with that, there's still one mining place we've missed. Where could it be? I don't know. Questions for when we've cleaned up the rest of this mess. You, though, get stuck in. We knew what's there. Remove it from the equation, Eeyore. Gotta say, Eeyore has really grown on me throughout all this. She's a killing machine. Oh, she's a getting killed machine at this rate, actually. I'm even gonna give her a potion, otherwise she might get prevailed to death. Prevail is so powerful in this game. That might not even be enough to keep her alive, I should keep that in mind. Still, Mikiyu will be able to provide backup here. Lish just holds that. And what was I saying about pulling out Kisnir? Not for another turn. There we go. She didn't need the healing then, but I wasn't willing to take the risk. Actually, I'm not even sure if there was a risk. She couldn't miss. She would always get 2 hits in and destroy it. Pearl Steel's a nice find, though. If only Fat Miner was the main character so we could all relate to him. It's a shame we haven't seen any of Fat Miner in quite a while, but he lives on. Lives on in our memories. Or lives on in my memory. If you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you could snipe from there, Diet, and that's good enough. I'll keep you where you are, although Burst of Light could do something, it would mince you two. And it also wouldn't do much against the construct, so just stand by. Eeyore, grab control. Mikiyu, cast your Thunder Judgment. I refuse to believe he's dead. We haven't seen the body, so I also refuse to believe he's dead. Nice job, but now it's going to prevail on you. Well, it's going to prevail on Lish, which is still going to do nothing. Whilst the summonables are ablative shields, Lish is... Well, there's nothing ablative about her. She is the shield that strikes back. Like, even when it lands a hit with Prevail, it cannot hurt her. Her body hardens in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Stone Golem. He doesn't even need to snipe, he can just straight up use his regular bow attack. Wait, what? Pearl Steel? Wasn't that the one needed for the Succubus Shield? Apparently the drop rate is insanely low. Well, with that, don't I just need the Uikiri Nectar, which I... Oh, look at that, you get some... How often are you meant to get your Swift here? This is ridiculous. 20% chance. Well, those chances are on my side. You need 5 steel. That still sounds like something we could get. Come on, give me some more of it, Stone Golem. Just some Ore-sama. Alright, Eeyore, you gonna follow up or do you want to take a break? I'll give you a bit of a break. 10% drop rate. The problem is you need 5 of them. I mean, these things aren't too hard to kill. What's the big benefit of the Succubus Shield anyway? Is it that it comes with capture attack built in, so you don't need to dedicate an accessory and a skill to it? Because that is a pretty damn good reason to have it. That's a void attack for free. Yeah, you're able to hit with range 4, aren't you? 1, 2, 3. Well, you haven't hit me so far. You wouldn't be able to hit me from here, though. Get in there, Lish. Eeyore, take a quick break. Noticing a strange bit of lag in the game today. What's up with that? Still, I should be able to deploy... Well, there's absolutely no point in deploying Kotori. She should just get herself killed here. Kisner, on the other hand, should be able to mince the special enemy here. It's got that little metal thing on it. Holy and Earth. Right, well I can give you your Holy Sword, which has good everything. I'm a little worried about putting Mikiyu here, but I think Mikiyu has magic resist. No, that's my goddess that has magic resist. What do you have? Oh, you've got magic resist. We'll get in there, Mikiyu. Succubus Shield's drawback is it locks you out of set bonuses. And you get an exact copy of Fia's monster capture skill. That's good, but nothing I think I'll go out of my way for. Unless there's a unique monster, I'm pretty content in never capturing monsters on stream. There's a lot of tedium involved. Oh, good lord, Lish. You're like Cao Ren after he got his makeover. Right, you can hurt me, but even with your prevailing, I'll be able to drop down your stats enough to make this worth my time. Thunder Judgment, deploy. Crunch. That's a very fortunate proc of Drain, though. Oh, that's a very fortunate everything. Thank you, Mikiyu. Come on, Kisner, we need you for the finale. I don't know what he means by that. Kodo Kaishita. Gonna coax this one out. This one seems to not want to snipe at all, despite having Sniping Stone. Maybe because it knows that it's... Oh, it has 0 intelligence. But that's a physical attack. Oh god, that's a physical attack. Mikiyu, do not be in range of that. I don't know why it hasn't shot you so far, but... let's be grateful that it hasn't. Lish is getting a crazy amount of these 10% procs. She doesn't deal a lot of damage, but the fact that you just don't need to worry about her getting hurt at all feels so good. What are we going to do? Advance on you? I need to clear away for you anyway. What are you? 1, 2, 3. So as long as you are sort of out of the way, that allows you to go here. And then Avaro moves on up as... No, Avaro does great cheer. Kisner is going to be slaughtering the boss for us. So I want her all sorts of perked up for it. I'm also thinking of just advancing here. If it attacks Lish, she should be able to put up a good defense. And Mikiyu, show some judgment. Brilliant. Never thought these cats would grow on me as much as they have.
何をしますの？はい。当然の結果ですわ。
Okay, now what are you made of? You're hitting physical, we can defend very heavily against that. In fact, we can even counter with Lish. So I might as well get a feel for what you do. Oh yeah, the flurrying.
何をしますの？はい。何をしますの？それ。
This is good though, it's dragged it down. It should be in range for Kisnir to start digging in.
行動開始だ。
Kisnir's gonna get another great cheer.
援護する。
And just like that, she's got an extra 4 strength going into this. Now your weakness... Never mind that. Let's make sure that you have your Blessed Cleaver on for this. Blessed Katana. How I keep getting them messed up, I do not know. Any good skills for us? I want Trophy Hunter, of course. First Strike doesn't matter at all. Well, maybe there's a situation where First Strike matters, but I can't for the life of me think of it. I suppose if you are anticipating getting attacked, and you know if you get the first strike in you'll be able to kill them, then sure, you'd prepare for that. But I would keep forgetting about that if I ever went for it. Right, that doesn't look amazing, and you're going to get hit badly back, but it doesn't have Prevail. Short of some unlucky flurries, you'll be fine. Oh yeah. I suppose another problem would be that 2% crit chance that our enemy has, but since we're hiding... Oh, well no, one thing that could really happen is it could take a ranged shot on Kisnir. That would kill Kisnir. But look, we're in here accepting the risks, aren't we? Does Diet have cover? He does not have cover. But maybe if I move Diet along a bit, he can coax it into an attack. Better not coax it like that though. Mickey, you able to do anything? Thunder Judgment would help, but some Earth or Holy would. But your Earth attack is way too low ranged. And I think you're just gonna have to sit that one out and hope for the best. Excellent, that's what I wanted you to do. Forgetting about First Striking brings back bad memories of the Pokemon Nuzlocke run. I don't get what people were going on about that, right? Use priority moves. It's like, okay, but they also have priority moves and are still faster than me. Maybe there are times when it would work, but it was beyond me. Right, Kisnir, you still got blasted in that fight. I hate to say it, but I need to give you a bit of a potion. I'll tell you to get stuck back in. She's still on the effect of 2 great cheers. I could give her a final great cheer with Avero. Oh god, it does have Prevail? Where was it hiding that? Bye-bye, Kisnir. Wait, what? It has inherent Prevail, says Interest. Okay. That's a problem. That is a pretty huge problem. Diet, step back. Lish, hold the line. Well then. Well then. I know that, Max, but I'm here to win. The only person I have left to oh, Eeyore. I've been letting Eeyore rest up this whole time. We need you now more than ever, Eeyore. I also have Kotori, but what's Kotori gonna do here? Fortunately, even with Prevail, Lish should be able to hold this line. She's taking a bit more damage than before, though. She's got 1 more of those in her, and that's it. Now, I could deconstruct you with the Siege Hammer. It only shows 30 physical, but it would actually go up to 40. However, your defense would go up by quite a lot as well. Avara might not hurt you much, and Avara would certainly get hurt in response, but he'd have cover from Lish. I'll get stuck in there, Avara. Let's see what you can do. probably die as well. 8 whole damage.
まだだせいもっと強くなれ
And the worst level up. Alright, oh, that's not good. Eeyore. Not Eeyore. Mickey. I could bring you a little closer and you could use Earth Magic. Its resistance isn't great. What does Icicle do? Ah, Void Magic with... Wait, who would have thought Icicle would be Void? Still though, Void Magic is just what the Doctor ordered here. With an impressive intelligence boost. Get up there, Mickey, and don't get crushed. I feel like some cheer abuse would be good right about now. Well, who would we even cheer? Diet? And Diet's gonna die for this. And he'd even get counterattacked. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Lish, hold the line. I am so invested in your survival that I'll give you a small potion. Sniping stone on Lish, that's fine. Quite good even.
何をしますの
Alright, Eeyore, you might not be necessary if this icicle attack pays off. Trouble is, you're gonna counterattack. With a physical sniping stone plus prevail, Mickey will die. However, Mickey will not die if she deploys her decoy, meaning she will resurrect after she gets killed. But it's gonna hit you twice. There's a slight chance Mickey will survive the first hit in order to get another attack off. And if that's the case, she will probably still not be enough to win, but we'll soften it up. Mickey, you do this for the good of our goddess, who, hilarious enough, is also dead. Oh, of course you drink. And there's cover. And... Nicely done, Mickey. Nicely done. We keep her alive to fight another day. Avaro can get in there with that incredible 8 damage per hit. Could also move him forward a bit to add some cover onto Lish. Yeah, might be a good idea. Icicle will finish the job. I don't want to lose Avaro. I want to use him for scouting about if there's anything more to be had. Holy mo! Bye bye, Lish! What is this thing made of? Okay, doesn't matter. It's dying here and now. Good job, Mickey.
動かなくなった？よかった。わかるように説明してくれるかな？そういうことか。つまり鼻の中に胡椒が入っちゃってムズムズしてた感じなんだね。
Okay, thankfully the map continues on because I have to do a little bit more investigation. I want to mine all the points in one visit, but I don't know where the final point is. We have 100% control, so it must be either up here, which is possible. I'll send Avaro here so we can check. But otherwise, I need to sniff out something else. Diet, that is your job. Given the layout, it's not unreasonable that it's right here. But wasn't there a monster there? Monsters don't usually stand on the points, do they? Oh, it's possible though. If Diet races his way towards the redeployment point, I can stick him back home and check. I could also put a mining bracelet on Kotori to check, which might even be more clever. I knew there'd be a use for you yet, Dragon Girl. Let's equip you with that. Mining bracelet, and it's not there. Huh. It's conceivable that it's down here. Good job, Mickey. You saved the bleeding day there.
行動開始だ。
Well, that being as it is, Diet, you check the way up there. Katori, since we are certain it's not up north, and we know we've checked all of this with Avaro and Diet, it must be in the room that needs to be flown over.
行動開始だ。
It's like solving Sudoku. Figure out what can't be possible, then only the possible remains. Eeyore, good job. Take a rest. Aha! There we go.
見つけました。
Wonderfully done. Now, nobody said you could keep that mining bracelet of yours. Get back to having your weird dragon pendant that somehow lets you intimidate. And with that, this map is 100% done. Everything's repaired, everything's controlled, everything's been mined. Let's get out of here. A little awkward to revisit, but I think we'd be able to get to mining points in Oneer.
我が主に捧げ
Not that any of this seems particularly interesting to me. Well, white ore I don't have much of.
やっとムズムズが治った。城塞の外に出しちゃってほしいな。あるだけでムズムズするし。ありがとうね、アバロ。おかげですっきりしたよ。お通じが良くなったみたいな気分。
たまには共同作業でもしてみるか。
Oh, would you look at that? For our efforts, Katori wants to talk, and so does Diet, so... After a relentless attack of having one whole dungeon done, let's save up and enjoy some more visual novel. Pleasure before business.
おお、こりゃ随分と古いな。先にアバロの見解を聞こうか。似ているというのは？なるほど、よくわかった。大概は俺様も同じことを思った。こんな専門的で汎用性のない文様、現存しているものはこの城塞だけだろうとな。この技術はグアラクーナ城塞だけのものじゃねえってことだ。それこそ大昔には一般化されていたんだろう。ただしある特定の地域でのみだ。俺様はこれと同じような文様を見たことがある。それも一度や二度じゃなくな。そこまでは知らん。お前が勝手に緊迫感を出してるだけだ。俺様はこの文様を他の場所でも見たことがあるって言っただけだろ。俺様たち水頭獣の診断は結構インフルエンス王国内での仕事が多くてな、あちこち回ってる。不思議なことにある特定の場所では土地が壊れてるんだ。精霊も住めないくらいズタズタになってる地域もあるって話だぜ。なんでもインフルエンスでは大昔に神様と人間が争った戦争があったらしくてな。 その名残だろうと言われている。知っているのなら話が早い。大昔に行われたそれはフィユシア聖戦って名付けられていてな、実際にフィユシア様が軍勢を率いて戦った名残が今も残ってる。多分お前たちも行ったことあるぜ。天古断層って地域がそうらしい。あそこには壊れた遺跡なんかもあってな、調査や修復の依頼が入った時に行くことがあるんだが、そこで同じような文様を見たことがある。つまり城塞の装置に使われている機能は嬢ちゃん独自のものじゃないってことだ。そうでなくてもアバロ、自分で言っていて気づかなかったか。この文様は何を基本として刻まれているものだ？この技術を嬢ちゃんが作り広めたのか、人間の文化が城塞にも使われてるのかはわからないがな。記憶がないんじゃ本人に確かめようもねえ。天古断層だけじゃねえ、インフルースの古戦場には似たような文様が残ってる。興味があるなら行ってみることだ。そうすればこの技術の情報をもっと深く得られるだろう。なんて初めから目的地が決まってるんじゃねえか。さて俺様はもう少し城塞を調べようと思っているが、お前は？
ここはこうこう？
うん、合っているな。では次の課題に進んでみるか。アバロか。ああ、ようやくものになってきた感じがするよ。
アバロ来たの？
コーラ、勉強中だぞ。集中しろ。
ごめんなさい。
なんだその顔は。何かおかしい点でもあったか？待て、ちょうどいい。私もカトリトのことについて少しばかり話があったんだ。カトリトのつけている首飾りだが、これはアバロが作ったそうだな。少し前からカトリトに勉強を教えていて、私も竜についていろいろと調べる機会があってな、気づいたことがあるんだ。上位種の竜族は知性を高めるために人間やア人間のような獅子を使いこなすという話だな。なるほど。では妖体であっても本来なら竜化できるというのも本当なのか？
できる。トト様は誰よりも早くできるようになったって。
やはりそうか。私の故郷にいる南方竜の話なのだが、竜秘宝の力を使って竜の姿になるという話があるそうなんだ。私の調べた話とアバロの話を総合するとそういうことになるな。 そうだな。まだ勉強すべきことがたくさんあるしな。さっきの話だが、カトリトが竜になれないのは力が足りないことの他にも理由があるんじゃないかと私は思っている。私もそれは感じた。でも彼女が変わりたいと思っているのも感じるんだ。だからこうして勉強も教えている。
Now I'm left wondering if old engineer realizes we're sending Katori to her near and almost certain and futile death in combat. But whatever, she is Gambateru, right? What about us? What about us? There wasn't another place to explore down here, was there? Nope, and we 100%ed Sealed Hall? And I really don't want to grind out what I need for pearls there, but perhaps the pearls could be used for something else. Or perhaps not. Well, nothing new at least. Wasn't there something I was looking to upgrade though? I swear I had an item and I went, well, I had not upgraded this, but if there is such an item, then I'm not seeing it here. Oh, perhaps your shields. Your sacred ones are holy. Alright, holy stones, that's exactly why not. I like having that icicle void magic. Getting a bit of extra hit on it. Probably worth my time. The magic darts? Really? The magic darts? Katori's weapon? Well, it costs my coveted dark stones. I'm just not convinced of investing in Katori until she can reach some new and interesting form. Although all that talk about dragons going between human and dragon form in order to better use their magical abilities got me all hot under the collar thinking about Dominions 5. It's a bad state to be. Did somewhere open up in Heaven's Fall, by the way? No. Okay, then perhaps I can finally make my way down Spirit Road, so let's head on over. If you pass time, the next event should trigger, Jake. Pass time, you say? I passed loads of time when I was grinding up. Oh, I get it. I wasn't clicking on the events when I was grinding off stream. Alright, well, you know what, we'll give it a few days then. I'll just jump in and out of some locations and see what happens. It can be done pretty much freely if we do this. I miss the ability to just pass time in Kamidori. Click of a button past 1 or 3 days, as I recall. Oh, Crivens, they're all after me. Didn't expect it, but I'll take it.
ああ、私もそう思う。あれだけ頑張っていたし、経験だけでなく知識も十分に備わってきただろう。
大丈夫。イオもそう思う。家事とかいろんなことに挑戦して、ちょっとずつだけど自信もつけてきたしね。
私の帝王学もバッチリ教え込みましたわ。まあ、初歩の初歩ですけどもね。
俺様は何も知らん。されたとしても診断のことで忙しかっただろうな。
失敗を怖がらなくてもいいってやってるうちに成功するかもしれないし、それに最近この の首飾りをつけてると前よりポカポカする感じが強くなって、もしかしたらって。
そうだと思うが、何か心配か？
あれ、私。あれ。わかります。大丈夫ですから、話してください。本当に大丈夫ですから、話して。無事だった、カトリトちゃん。見てたよ。すごいかっこいい竜になってたよ。ああ、どうしたのカトリトちゃん。大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと成功してたから。
なんだアバロ、カトリトに何かしたのか？そういえばさっきカトリトが落ちてきた時に何か様子が変だったが。
隊長、すごい勢いで受け止めてた。
アバロ、まさかあの子に。
でも一歩前進だよ。よかったね、カトリトちゃん。
いつでもお待ちしていますのよ。
More than a little confused. Let's see this in action. Where's shoulder area? Can always trust shoulder area. So if we deploy... Okay, so we can't deploy adult Kotori. We deploy not adult Kotori. And she, oh my goodness, I have to use up a skill with adult release. Well, say goodbye to... Ooh. I don't want to get rid of Hard Worker. No way, no how. Bye-bye, Electro Whirl. It's all because that timid princess taking up space. So you need to use your special to do adult release. And what exactly do I get out of that? Well, I get her not having her... Oh, hang on. What about the dragon pendant? You can't equip it because it's equipped on your younger... What the... There we go. She doesn't have that shy princess thing anymore. But I need to equip her separately from... Does that mean I need 2 dragon orb pendants, though? You need to put the items in the form that you're using. Is she better in any real way here, though? Certainly got more strength and intelligence going for her, but she still seems really mediocre. Blah. She's still eating the bench for a while. Oh, well, maybe she's come to tell me about how not okay that is.
いつでもお待ちしていますのよ。2つの約束果たしてもらいたいと思いますの。私個人になら手を貸すとおっしゃっていましたわ。それが1つ目の約束。詳しいことは後ほど。こちらに赴いてくださる？それでは約束は互いのこと期待していますわ。
たまには共同作業でもしてみるか。なるほど、大したもんだ。俺様の基軸度にも応用できるか。
ねえねえ、何やってるの？おいしいものある？今日のお仕事は終わったんでしょうか？はあ、ところで何をしてるんでしょう？
武器の改造だ。
武器研いでるの？そういえば アバロの武器って変わってるよね。ただの鈍器じゃなくて、ボタンを押したらギリギリ動いて先っぽがギューって締まる感じでさ。
あの頃よりも腕が上がってる。今のアバロならもっと強力なもんに仕上げられるだろう。楽しみだな。
それすると武器が強くなるんだ。便利なんだね。いや、特には。言うほど欲しがっていないんだけどね。そこまで言うならお願いしようかな。
照準を合わせやすくするのもありだぜ。敵に当たらねえと意味がね
え。なんだか盛り上がってしまいましたね。止める暇がありません。あ、いいこと思いついた。ハート型の弓矢ってどうかな。色も塗りましょうか。あ、ピンクかわいいですよ。ピンク。持ち手に飾り紐結ぼう。ブーブー、可愛くないんだったらやだよ。露骨。もっと装飾にこだわった方がいいと思います。機能性も大事ですが、まずは見た目からというではないですか。
やめとけ。所詮女子供にはわからない世界だ。基軸度の試作に戻るぞ。まずは組んでみるか。おいおいアバロ、なんだよその工具。自作か。何考えてんだよ。それじゃ基軸武器の改造にしか使えねえだろ。最高じゃねえか。俺様にも触らせろ。
なんだか二人とも子供みたいだよ。目キラキラしてる。休憩が終わったらちゃんと仕事に戻ってくださいね。
Went over my head a bit. Did we actually get access to ways to improve our weapon, or... Ah. Oh my god, flurry on the hammer. I need those fire claws. Go figure. Go figure the old man Diet gets his stuff first. Because I got a fang, but I don't have a bow. Does mean I'll need a spare axis bow. Oh, crivens. I'm not a big fan of how the new weapons keep needing old ones made. Mostly because it's putting a pressure on crummy materials. Insect claw. Who drops insect claw? Is that the Boko Goko things again?
Yes.
I have the mithril hammer, and I would actually need to buy another mithril hammer. But fire claw. Is that a fire insect, perhaps? Don't you just love grinding items, Jake? Nah, not particularly. It's kind of relaxing in a way, but for a man with State of Decay 2 on his mind and Dominions 5 actively clawing away at his brain, I'm not looking for more time sinks. Anyway, you get that, and actually, this is all just a trick of Diet's to make me buy more of his stuff, wasn't it? Well, I did chew through some potions, so I'm not opposed to buying some of those back. And it was the mithril hammer that I needed a lot of. And I was really wanting another knight medal. They're just so damn good with strength and constitution. Expensive, but probably worthwhile. Sometimes, oh my god, don't get me started on Loser Dungeon. We're not doing Loser Dungeon. No way, no how. Right, I got access to Laoroso's, what exactly? Dosha Cliff. Wait, that can't be right. Was it Red Cliff? There it is, the Devil's Tomb. Overflowing with enemies. Just like I'm overflowing with dirt. Death Wraith. Ah, I want Death Wraith. I think they're a level 2 ghosty thing. I could be wrong, but if I'm not wrong, I want that. Oh well, no time like the present. Ah, but saving and saving often is always prudent. Oh, yeah, but no sane person grinds for items in Resetir.
ようやく来ましたわね。待ちくたびれましたわ。そうですわね。ありがとう、アバラ。
That's a good point, Bootleg. I hadn't considered making multiple layouts of the fortress.
ラウロソの領主として。いいえ。私自身が決着をつけなくてはいけないものがここにありますの。手伝ってくださいますか、アバロ。これより我が家系に伝わる秘術を執行します。ただ栄唱にかなりの時間がかかる代物ですの。目的地まで歩きながら栄唱を続けますわ。アバロには道中何人たりとも私に触れさせないよう守護していただきます。
Oh no.
よろしくて。
Even in strategy JRPGs, we are not spared the escort quest.
封印を解かなくてはなりません。
That said, if I can unlock some more offensive power with Lish, that'd be good.
汚点となるだけならまだしも、人に害悪をもたらすもの。命に変えても打ち滅ぼしてみせる。
まだ状況がよく飲み込めていないが、ちゃんと約束は果たさないとな。かかってきやがれ。
Lish enters combat is straight up a lose condition, and that's scary. Ah, on the other hand, you. I actually want to capture you. I know I said I wasn't going to be bothering capturing foes, but maybe I'll do that when we come back here as a free map. It is surely a free map, right? Yeah, it must be, because it's got these victory things, or bonus things rather. Yeah, what the heck do I do with you, Lish? I'll tell you what I'll start with doing. Oh, right, Fia's already deployed. Damn it, I can't get Fia into here, which would be very handy. Well, I'm gonna have to get slaughtering then. And having Blessed Cleaver would probably help out the most here. Who else do we want out and about? Wouldn't mind seeing how Diet handles that new weapon I made for him, the Searing Axis bow. Flurry is great, I don't care much about charged shot. And extra strength is also good. Just inherent flurry is so damn good. Really, any of these abilities that you just get built in and don't have to pay for is a lovely boon. Deploy more rather than less, and I'm going to bring in Mickey U so that I can have some icically magic going. Otherwise... Oh, I've made a mistake here. I could have deployed more. Ah, whatever. We'll make do with this. It's okay, I have faith in Diet. He can land his shots. Oh my god, that is a lot of them. A lot of mixed things. Fortunately, Holy Magic will answer most of them, but not all of them. More evil giants. Christ, what a place. Well, let's cleave our way through. Eat the Wraith. Never gets old for me. Oh, reactivation. Had a wonderful time. Get stuck in, gain full control. Yeah, I should have let you move in more so I could get my Yui Kiris in there, but we'll make do with this. Yeah, good thing you got that extra move in there, because that stopped them from gaining total control.
行動開始だ。
So what do you think, Diet? You'd have to snipe from there, and perhaps using fire is not the way forward. In fact, I will push Diet forward. And then I'll get others in position for this. It might so happen that you... Did I ever make an icy cleaver for you? We have Water Jet Cleaver, has ice and flurry, and that should eliminate this thing. Good job, Eeyore.
切る消えて
An admirable try. And we're perhaps not done yet. I'll move Avaro here. Body block you from at least moving 3. Send in Fia here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice Boy, you got any 4 range attacks? Range 4 in the streamy, piercy, shotty thing. There's just no end to how much Pretty Boy here is going to disappoint me, is there? And that allows the giant in. Moldy Skeleton takes this. And Eeyore does not like fire. Or magic. Bye-bye, Eeyore. And they steal the heal up. That was all round very bad. A little tickle would take you down. It's actually tempting just to shoot you like that, but... Earth... These things don't like being shot at with fire. That might be a good idea just to get some fire damage in with Diet here. That's still not good damage, though. I do need damage output. I might actually just resurrect Eeyore and bring her back in, much as I am loath to use Bloods of Revival. I have a lot of them, so it's a pretty petty thing to not want to do. I just don't like spending. Bouncing Snowman's pretty good, but you have physical attack back. Get stuck in, Mickey. Oh Christ, no! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Be very glad you got your shield proc. She might well have died if I hadn't. Or she might well die yet anyway. Okay. Ruin, could you not disappoint me? Flame Skin is nice and all, but I need the Fire Fang or the Fire Claw or something like that. Let's bring in more of these big guys. You attack only with fire, so you'll laugh off any fire attacks yourself. So I might well benefit from having you get over here. It's a little dangerous to throw in Ranrin and just have her die out there, because she'll get mashed on by physical attacks. So I'm going to have her move up here, I rather think, unless she feels like killing that. Shockwave would obliterate you, and that would be a good amount of body blocking, truth be told. Yeah, probably better than you coming and ruining somebody's day. Let's do that. A green nut from one of those seems like such a waste. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I might just keep Avaro here to maintain the body blocking. But what about Fia? Ah, well, Fia can heal you up, of course. Good enough. There are still so many of them, though. Never been so threatened by skeletons since Dominions. They're poisoning Muscle Man, and even though they are weak to his fire, they've got that shield and just all-around decent stats. And they're hitting us for 3 and we're only hitting them back twice. Yeah, that's how you do it. And on top of everything else, they've got Resurrect. Well, at least they don't have Prevail. Okay, we gotta push. I want that center bit held by us, not them. But there are a lot of them. Just glad she's going away right now. Right, yeah, I'm well aware some holy weapons would start working wonders around here, but I also don't think that Old Man Diet has holy to hand. Fire's the best he can hope to attack with, and fortunately that might be enough to bring you down at the very least. 22 and 22, as long as it doesn't shield or resurrect. The odds aren't on my side for that, though. Ah! Sometimes it's not a problem. Alright, Mickey, you actually don't have holy magic on your side, but you do have void magic. And wraiths absolutely crumble to any kind of magic, let alone void. You could actually move and hit, but I'm not really keen on having you front-lining, because the skellies would come and murder you, so just icicle it from there. Nice. Can't believe icicle is void, what is up with that? Okay, pretty boy, I don't think you're going to be anything but a letdown around here. These things resist ice. And I'm not seeing other fire monsters, although I was expecting some. Then again, they did remark upon this place not being all that hot, so I'm just going to tell you to go away. Mr. Muscle here can hold his own quite well. I might have him move in a bit. Yeah, ooh, it does leave you open for a bit of punishment. But I have an idea. Muscles get sent in here. And then I send in you, who can tank pretty much anything. You're still a couple moves away from... well, what if you go over here, Ran? That's a great position to attack offensively with. And I still put in Soil Boy right here. The problem is that I'm not using Kisnir, and Kisnir would obliterate these with our holy attacks. Hopefully I'll find a deployment point and I can bring Kisnir in around here and maybe pull out somebody else. You'll do a little bit of damage and pull back, and that's okay. Yeah, Kisnir would have made a better cry to bring in here. For some reason she just doesn't come to mind quickly enough. Right. I think Operation Body Block needs to remain in effect. Let's keep you healed up. Wait, no, I should have Fee on the front line because her holy magic would obliterate these things. Also, what a great level up. Good going, Goddess. I do have one deployment space, actually, if I wanted to bring Kisnir in. There's no guarantee there's going to be a deployment point for her over there. Alright. Get over here on double Kis. Yeah, okay, that's pretty bad. All these skeletons laughing at... Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't do Flame Uppercut, because he's out of SP already. That's unfortunate. He's a reasonable tank up there, but not reasonable enough. Doesn't have the SP for this. What a difference it makes having Carrion actually able to deal some damage as well as just take it all the time. Soil Boy does make for a good shield. I worry that they're just gonna keep spawning on me though. There are 4 spawners in that room up there. And I still sorely lack area of effect attacks. The YOLO rune from Kamidori now, that took care of things. Speaking of taking care of things, Siege Hammer, not the time. Blessed Hammer, time to turn undead inside out. No guarantee that's actually going to mince that thing entirely. I wonder. It'd actually be good for me if he is able to make that advance, but let's try it. See where he goes. Oh, he only hits twice. Well, never mind. Unless he's got a 9% crit up his sleeve here. Man! I like what you do, Abaro. I like it a lot. Still, that doesn't free you up, but I could move Fia in here. Kisnir in here. Eeyore goes up a lot. Hopefully doesn't get trapped. Nice. Diet is actually the most surplus to requirement person here, I think. His fire... his fire does damage, actually. I can take out this Scally and give me a bit of room to maneuver. Nice, nice, nice. Sadly, Mikiyu doesn't have the range on anything. And if I send Miki into here, she will get obliterated by physical attacks. What to do, what to do? Well, actually, I can advance with Woodboy a little bit, unless Woodboy wants to kill you with... No, forget that. Advance with Woodboy, send in Mike. Fireman Sam here, I might pull back, but he does tank the hits rather nicely. I could actually... There's not a huge demand for them, so I can give him an Ether to make sure he can keep doing magic, and have him slay this one alive with fire. Nice try. Not nice enough, but almost there. And then Ranrin. Yeah, Shockwave isn't super effective against these things, but it certainly deals some damage. To go for the kill or not? I go for the kill. Resurrection? No, good. Now, true enough, you can move all the way up here. Which isn't good news for me. But that is all my moves used up, so what's a man to do? Flame Uppercut does so little damage. Not even worth wasting the 11 SP on it. This guy, on the other hand, if he moves in for an attack, you're getting your lights punched out. A well-placed flurry. Alright, we're chewing through them, slowly but surely. Trying to imagine doing this without having done the grinding. It's not a good imagination. Nice crit flurry. The RNG giveth, it certainly taketh away. Okay, okay, I really want Kisnir in as far as we can go. I'm going to risk Mike's life in order to give Kisnir as much movement as possible. I will have Fia maintain the body block, or will I? I could just have you out of the way. Ah, well, I can do exactly that. I can retreat you. I can move Old Man over here. He's a good blocker. Have Fia go up here, so she actually has the range to light blast some of these things. And Eeyore can go in for the kill. Now, Eeyore will be very open to abuse. So let's hope she can circle. Oh yeah, not with the Water Jet Cleaver, hell no. Grab the Blessed Cleaver. And remove these things. Yeah, like that. Alright, the advantage is nearly ours. Wood Boy, do you want to move all the way in here? You'd stop them coming further down. You'd open up room for Avaro to move closer in. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good call. How about you? Ranreen going here seems dangerous, but I want her in position to start using magic. And her thunder could eradicate that thing. She's got range 4 on it, if she wants. Big chance that she could get slaughtered in there, though. It's very dangerous. I'm thinking about it, Ran. It's very risky, but get in there anyway. Avaro moves in. And I can redeploy Pretty Boy. Even though he's pretty crap at doing what he does. At least Water Bullet will do a little bit of damage. Ah, that's physical. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, I was thinking he might finally get a pierce in to change the outcome, but no, the enemy just resurrects on him, so too bad. Right, there's no good reason for you to put up an attack when you're not going to do much here against moving statue. Just try to keep yourself alive, Karin. And with Soul Shield, you absolutely will. This is what I was a little fearful of, but you have Dark Resist, so Ran should be okay. And no matter what damage she takes, she can drink it back with Guaranteed Drain next turn. Unless she dies, of course, but I don't plan on having her die. These skeletons have got to be the least enjoyable thing to fight that I've found so far. They could only be worse if they had Prevail on them as well. But Shield, Resurrection, good stats, and spammed like crazy. I am getting the Dominions vibe. Okay. At least Lish is very well defended here. I'm very curious about what's over here. Do I want to spend two people's movement to check it out? I somewhat do. Although Avaro can mince these things with his Blessed attack, there are plenty of others that can follow up. I need to know what's in here. Oh, well, there's a fat lot of nothing. That's okay. Pretty Boy, you're not doing much, so go and finish that thing off. Oh, wow. I thought Resurrection could only ever happen once, but it's once per fight. Does that mean that Decoy is stronger than I think it is? Begs for investigation down the line. let's drop Cyclone for a little bit. Let's drop Shockwave rather. Cyclone has a longer range and that should destroy the moving statue. Decoy should be once per map. Well... Resurrection, 30% chance to revive with 10 hit points. Decoy. Ah, there's that once thing. I see. Damn it all. Okay, need to move Fia in. It's about time she used some holy magic around here. Speaking of removing things with holy, do we just stick Eeyore in here? Then that thing's gonna come and clobber you. Stick Eeyore here instead. Love that turn undead. Ooh, no resurrection. In fact, we'll just make a lovely stew out of the bones. Grab its broken katana. And consider your move, Diet. You're still using that searing axis bow. Fire won't be helping us here that much. A little bit, but not much. Ooh. Kinda want that moving statue removed. It's actually not a bad shout. Or I could move you in, of course. But no, let's take a shot at this. A flurry or a crit would be nice. And I get neither. Can't be too fussy though. I can remove you with stone bullets. Ooh, I thought I could actually. That's not nearly good enough. Still gonna keep you here. You're good where you are. These maps are scary because it's just one hit on your escort and it's down the drain to the point where I want to save in the middle lest I lose a big chunk of it. And I should never save over my current save like that. Not when I'm in the middle of a fight. Not even worth punching that statue, just defend. It's too strong against Earth. Gotta say, it's nice having more than 100 hit points on my side. I always feel that's a pretty magical moment in an RPG, largely because of experience with Secret of Mana, where it just felt so good to hit triple digits. I think I talked about that when I ran Secret of Mana during the weekly one-shot, though. I can justify the bones, but eating a wraith? I don't know. What do they have? Rags? Rags, and that's about it. I'd like to think we're pushing through here, but they are spawning so many monsters over there. And they just keep coming. Nice, we don't see your crit often. I'm going to be very happy when I'm no longer fighting moldy skeletons, but since we're even finding them here in the volcano, maybe they're just going to be a staple fighting against from now on. Nice. You never used to get that many crits, Karin. What's come over you? I guess it's having more than 1% luck. Okay, sweet Jesus, could they slow down in there? And you also need to slow down. Avaro Curiosity is going to kill this cat, so do not go over there. We can always check that out on a free map. I need you in position to start casting magic, but again, they might just come and attack Mikiyu and kill her. Yeah, you make a compelling point, Mikiyu. You'll have the cover, it's okay. And you being there, we could actually use twin thingamajigger with you. That's a thunder attack, and they resist thunder. Right, well, first things first, let's eradicate some zombambos. rip its skull off, but game is now banned in Japan. China, rather. You could finish that thing off there with another one of your cyclone things, or I could push forward and use Eeyore to slash that down. Neither appeal much. Another thought is that if I move Eeyore further in, they're going to come to attack Eeyore. That might be bad for Eeyore in a variety of ways, but I'll take it. And I do want that moving moving statue very dead.
来いわ。しょうがないな。
So much killing to be done. Ah, Kisnir. Kisnir can advance forward nicely, and that means both of my front rows are able to hit back with Holy very hard. Blessed Katana doesn't even need a special attack. Just get in there and slaughter at Kisnir. Wheesh. How about you? If I just get you over here and start doing some work on that, that might be okay. But it might be better to move you here to stop her from ever moving 3 next turn. Yeah, body blocking's probably my best idea here, just to prevent her moving too much forward. Even if it wastes killing power on my end. And she can only move... Oh, she can only move 2, huh. In that case, none of that was all that necessary. I could have just moved you and had you over here. But I can't rewind those turns now, so what you gonna do? What will I do with you, though? If I push you forward, I'm gonna lose killing power. I could actually just pull you back, get some much needed R&R on you, and redeploy you later on. Sounds good to me. Could deploy Fireboy for now. In fact, there's little downside to doing so, and he has rested up a bit. Stuck in there, Yorin. What? Poison bat with massive range, and I got nothing to hit it back with. Okay. Try not to ask questions about how a bat is able to throw such deadly amounts of gallstones at you from great distance, but we suspend that disbelief for now. Get to it, Kisnir. Expertly done. I need to rely on you a little bit more. And she's got plenty of SP. Blade Dance is thankfully very cheap. Yeah, always with the resurrections. Right, that was a little bit of a worry about moving out from there. But a worry I largely took care of, so it's okay. Could mulch you with the hammer, but these things are better taken care of with magic. We need to press forward. We need to press forward badly. I actually want you over here, so Eeyore, I'm going to be punching you forward. Kisnir can take care of that, so forward. Forward some more. If I have a 3x2 line, then there shouldn't be any real concern here. Oh man, Kisnir's on death's door already. Doesn't help that she's got poison for 4 turns, but take a wee potion and chin up, lass. I move Fia along here. You know what, you could fireball this thing away. No, ooh, that won't be enough to kill unless you get a lucky crit though. Alright, I know who can eliminate it though. Ooh, I thought I knew who could eliminate it. Might be better just have you both take care of it. I want Ranrin up here. Oh, that'll do. Even though he's not particularly good at his magic. Those 3 hits and their pathetic magical defense is enough to help us out there. What are you going to do then, Diet? Body blocking, I think, is the best answer. You're going to be shooting anything from there, and I'm pretty sure this is a strong enough team to push forward. I just need to stop her from moving. But I do need to make sure she gets here within 30 turns or else it's game over. Mike? Seems absurd to have you on the front row, but you can slap back these wraiths if they come into hand-to-hand. So that's okay. Having you go up in front is a bad idea. There's a lot of bad ideas for what to do with you. Best thing I could think is actually just to pull you back and call it a turn there. Alright, there we go. Hit them back. I'm sick of these poison spraying, gallstoning bats. No, don't throw the book at them. Icicle them. Love that void damage, and I love draining it. I saw something I didn't like. They're pouring in from side rooms as well. Ugh. Not great, but far from the worst level up. Alright, keep dancing around. We need these things dead, Kisnir. Yeah. They're so horrible to fight against. As if Resurrection and good stats wasn't enough, that shield keeps proccing, making them really rather difficult to kill. Damn, she's seen through my ideas and she's moving forward. That's not good for me. I need to clear and cleanse a path. I think I might send up Pretty Boy here. But I want Diet to... Diet can move 1, 2, 3 to there. As long as Pretty Boy clears the path. Ugh, these things are horrible to fight. Okay, Kisnir, I can't waste turns on this, so you're going to get yourself a couple of potions. Can you clear anything out of the way, Fia? Yeah, this one would be a great one to remove, please. You only hit it twice, though, so unless you flurry or crit... Welcome, Sandstorm and Mypop, and there's the flurry crit. Now, no resurrection. Ah, thank goodness. Yeah, the somewhat disastrous thing here is that I need to push forward Mikiyu and get Avaro off to the side. I don't really want to do either of those things, but I'm going to be chugging my potions like nobody's business to make it come together. Avaro, on you go. Having you move and not attack Eeyore feels all sorts of wrong. But I might be able to make it all sorts of right. If you attack this one, and Kisnir attacks that one, then I'll have these somewhat covered. Yeah, I'll work with that assumption. When are you playing State of Decay 2 again? At the end of the week, or at the turn of the week. Whenever the Dark Side mod is coming out, and it is intended to come out at the end of this week. So, very soon is the answer. Someone's got to branch off to the side here. Someone might be Diet, but Diet has no killing power, so I'm actually going to have to send Kisnir over here. But if Kisnir doesn't get the kill, then you won't be able to actually push on through. I should have sent Kisnir in first, because that would guarantee that you could move up. That's a good idea, actually. Kisnir, you're going up first. And that way, Diet can plug that gap. Oh, he gets reactivation skill. What a champ. In that case, you could soften up a target and Eeyore could get the kill. Something like this. Crit is good, shield is bad. Right, get stuck in there. Remove zombie. Eat the bones while you're at it. Didn't need softened up. Unfortunately, this side, the left side, is very weak. The white side is kind of overly strong. What do I do? What do I do? Ranrin could actually get stuck in on one side already. Potentially this one, just so I know what's going on in there. Oh, that's good, that's good. Get it in a oneer. If only I had another 4 moving summon, but I don't. I'd have them summoned here and go up this way. But I do have the power to summon, and summon I shall. If I summon you here, you're going to body block her from going up by 2, and that alone is worth my time. Alright, sock that thing, Mike. Blessed Hammer is good, but unfortunately these things have so much constitution that even very strong physical attacks struggle to do much. That's why we have Turn Undead. And an 8% crit. Bang. Thank you, Avaro, saving me from myself here. That body block was good. And even now, as long as I don't... I still want someone here. Actually, Fia can remain there, because Fia can turn this spooky skeleton inside out. That's a good use of her time. And even if she can't finish the job, say a resurrection... Nope, no need to worry about it. But I had Fireman there to finish off the job if it came to that. Right, Ranrin isn't so effective against this. No, well, no. Ranrin's magic makes her super effective against this sort of stuff. Why is Eeyore able to tell there's something there? Must be a harvest point. Either way, this needs to be taken. Ranrin could actually cyclone that thing to death while Eeyore secures the point. And that frees Kiesner up to help elsewhere. That's the best thing I can think of. Freeze Kiesner, yeah. Did I say Kiesner or did I say Eeyore? It matters not. My plan is absolute. 1, 2, 3. And if it's only range 3, then we could be... Well, is it going to kill it? Cyclone costs 8, which is cheaper. So yeah, just cyclone it away. Actually, if I can eliminate the other beast, we'll get full control of this area. And that's going to make life a lot easier for me. Right? Oh, wrong. There are more skellies. Yeah, there's always bloody skellies. There is the slightest of chances that I'll be able to secure this point right now. Depends if Diet can get his Swift proc. 1 in 5 chance? We didn't get it. Can always hold out the hope. Right, Avaro, what do we have? We have full control is what we have. Do we want to grab this here and now? I don't know. Because I'd like to keep advancing with Mickey-U. Mickey-U would slaughter this thing if it came in for a fight. Yeah, go for it, Mickey-U. Fireman Sam, remain there. Pretty boy... Oh, you're not doing any harm there, I suppose. Excellent, just what I wanted. Bouncing Snowman will do horrible things to Death Wraith. The only regret is that Mickey-U didn't drink it. Good, no spawn. Avaro. Seal the deal. Look who's on their way up, huh? She's gonna make single movements anyway. So I think I'll actually have Fia come up where she can help out with her magic. And I'll have Fireman block her from going up by 2. That actually means that Rurin's not really accomplishing anything, so I may as well just take him away. So she can go there or there, but either way, I can block her from moving up 2 at any point, at least until the coast is relatively clear. As for you, you don't need to go there in a hurry. Diet can handle this. Finally getting somewhere with these. If I go here, Kiesner can move up and start slashing into you, which is good. Although Kisner probably doesn't appreciate the scale of things. You should probably repair at least one of those things so you get control of the room when you return later. An excellent point, but making sure that I don't lose takes top priority. Can't help but feel I should... Oh my god, the freaking resurrections! Oh, okay. We'll live with it. Avaro can take care of it, he's really lagging behind as it is. Since I got a bit of spare space, let's bring back Wood Boy. If nothing else, he can bridge this gap. And take the trap, which isn't a trap, it's money. What do we do with you, Ranrin? You're getting a bit tuckered out. I'd be as well just retreating you and redeploying you next turn. Makes no real difference. I'll keep advancing with Mikiyu. And you won't be able to get too far. Man, Diet's so good as a... Well, as he says, iron wall. And you're not too shabby as a wall either, Karen. Bit of softening up could go a long way. Deploy the dragon, give her a try. This mission is looking one and done. Again, a single hit on her and it is not one, so I'd rather not leave that to chance right now. I would like that treasure, but let's resist while we can. Goddess, goddess, goddess. Well, I pulled her back for a very short time, but I will redeploy Ran, and she will grab this. This place is mine, she says, I assume. Oh, the opportunity for full control is really close. Unless not having these denies me full control. I don't actually know if it does or does not. Still, let's give it a go. Diet, can you take this thing out? You missed a secret. Okay. I mean, I'm not going for 100% here whatsoever, so I'm not too fashed about missing secrets. I'm more interested in getting through the rich story. Okay, can I get full control for that? No. So you do need these then. Avaro can get one next turn. I could start pulling Diet back to get the others. Oh, I wouldn't get full control anyway because what's-her-face is here. Ah, that is a shame, but I'll take it. Still, we're not done. We need to grab the rest of these, so advancing up is still something we have to do. I think I'll just... No, I don't need to pull you back. I can move you up, no problem. And Soil Boy as well. This one seems pretty fine, but I still need someone over here, don't I? Eeyore will go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have you advance on this side. And you, huh? That tempts me so, but no thank you. Yeah. How greedy Lish is. Still, I'll pull Avaro back to take care of this. Avaro's not dealing that much damage as it is. That's a trap, isn't it? Minus 10 hit points per turn unless you're flying. Well, I happen to know a flyer. Oh wait, avoid with grounded. Uh-oh. Aren't you grounded? I don't remember what grounded is. But you can just take the hit for us. Yeah. On you go, Mike. Do you feel the brain cells dying during the game? No? Don't know what would make you think that. Right, who's going in for this? If I move you now, I could get Diet straight in, but again, Diet doesn't have the killing power. So Diet can bridge the gap. Kisnir can have a sniff of a potion and be sent in. Oh, there were no deployment points in there. That's convenient for me. Alright, it's looking pretty good.
行動開始だ。俺の出番だな。
And go figure, we got deployments right at the end here. But one is within Fia's death range, so he'll be taken care of. More the subject matter than the genre. I don't follow you, Kano. The game is pretty great. You do, well, I find I have to think quite a bit for the combat. Feels very involved. A lot of moving parts to consider. And since we're not playing it on Babby Easy mode, it doesn't let up in the difficulty all too easily. Let's move Fireman in there. Soil Boy investigates and captures. And you... yeah, Cyclone's not going to cut the mustard here. Bring out... Shockwave. Man, I hate skeletons. Get out of here. Resurrection. Also get out of here. Starting to feel really smug about ploughing all those gems into Ranrin. I did feel it would be a bit of a waste to be throwing those at a summonable, but it's just a huge increase in damage output that I'm all too happy to see. I prefer to gem spam Karin since he scales better. He's a surprisingly good mage. Yeah, that would surprise me, because he doesn't seem particularly good at anything other than tanking. But as it happens, I always have room for a tank, so I'll take it. I'm going to save just in case something miraculously comes out of nowhere and splats my escort. But otherwise, we should be able to just secure this, and it's job well done for us. Fia, you don't have much else to do, so just go and breathe all over Diet. I'm sure he'll secretly enjoy it. I could take the opportunity to go back and grab some things that I didn't get around here. Kisner, anything in there? Well, there are 3 mining points, and I would be surprised if they're not in there. Well, if some of them aren't in there. Fireman Sam. I can pull back a lot of the rest of them just to rest up for now. Just grabbing these so that she can move up faster now. You get out of her way. You just get out of everyone's way. You notice, well, I could check your mining, but I don't want to. There we go. Knew it. There's something to be had there. Does greed compel me? Could I even get there in time? You better believe I can. And I will. That'll do. Right, she'll get it next turn, but with this little maneuver, I can move Fia down here, I can deploy a Ran just south of her, and Ran, before movement, can go and grab that treasure that I selflessly left behind before, and that's all 4 of these as well. Well, that is just great.
「 退屈な昔話をするとしましょう。 私は5代目の領主となります。その私から見ると曽祖父にあたる人物、2代目領主はとても優秀な人物だったと伝えられていますわ。地質に明るく水道の拡大に貢献。ラウロソの要塞化が進んだのも彼の功績だそうですわ。とても悪質で残虐で人道にもとる行為を繰り返さなければきっと傑物として世に知らぬものはない英雄になれたでしょう。察しが良くて助かりますわ。さすがはアバロ、私が見込んだ男ですわね。悪魔門に魅入られて自ら信仰を捨て魔の人となった2代目を初代と3代目がこの地に封印。以後は歴代領主が封印の守り手となった。しかしながらおぞましい正気がこの地から放たれるようになり、見入られる者が続出したのだから、もはや害悪以外の何者でもない存在ですわ。だからこの手で終わらせますの。その力を私は持つに至りましたから。さてと、アバロの仕事は終わりですわ。でも観戦していてくださる？その方が力が出ますから。あらあら、告白ですの？了解しましたわ。さあ行きますわよ。
Okay, we're certainly not done. Hopefully everybody's refreshed for this fight, though. Okay, sure looks like it. In that case... Oh, it's instant fail if Lish dies as well. Go figure. I've had a lot of those missions. I don't remember having so much of that in Kamidori. Oh, good lord. Moldy skeleton spawners as well. They're not letting up, eh? Okay, this is a one-off. We'll never be coming back to this room and there's nothing to mine or find. You are a boss monster. See, a 5-star doesn't matter at all. Level 26, flurry, counter. Oh, that's bad. Strength 8, mega spin. He's already got good strength. Range 3, massively powerful. That's a 50 intelligence fire attack. Oh, that's not good. He himself has no weaknesses. He absorbs fire. He laughs at thunder and dark. He resists physical heavily. And ice passively. So holy and earth are the only way to go against this chap. Speaking of, high constitution and even higher resistance. So magic is futile and physical attacks only slightly less futile. And again, heavily resistant to physical. Yeah, Lish, I think you can take this one. You've got your holy... Ah no, Mithril is Void. Void would work on this guy as well, of course. It's not like he's weak to holy. Alright, Lish, this really looks like a you problem. How am I going to handle these? I think we need a bit of Eeyore and a bit of Kisnir. Could heavily pile you on this side to go and cap one as swiftly as possible. And if I can get Fia in on this side, that'll help. Oh, actually, any magic would take this side. That's not a skeleton, it's a wraith. That I can handle. Well, that damn near anyone can handle, but I'll be sending in Fia. What was the range on your magical attack here? Range 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I send someone who laughs at fire damage... Do I even have such an individual? It's not Katori, that's for sure. Jeez, man, I can't be handling this Katori. I don't really have anyone that laughs at fire damage then. But I could have someone that laughs at fire damage. Diet. Yeah, I know you're full of yourself, but take off your veteran ring for once. And instead put on... Does Firewalk have it? No, Firewalk just grants Firewalk. Do I not have a fire resistant accessory? There we go, the Ifrit necklace. You go stand there and act the fool. Oh, he gets reactivation immediately. I didn't even need to switch him out there and then. You attempting to attack this is absolute futility. Go and snipe that thing instead. Fireman, I don't think there was a way to get Fireman over there. Well, there was one way, but then I wouldn't get Fiat across. You can't deploy your summons on enemy-controlled ground. You can only put them on your own controlled ground. And Lish is blocking this one. Oh, he's coming in for a physical. That works for me as well, because we have Iron Wall. His attack is Void, though, so that's going to get around Diet's resistance. Lish gives a speech, but Diet's the one eating it. Fortunately, it doesn't seem very fast, so he's not getting a lot of hits in. Oh, and this one just wants to get itself killed. Worth noting then that Fireman would probably get ravaged by that Void attack, since that's not fire. Oh, pardon me. Right, well, what is going to hit you then? With Constitution 30, you are a troublesome person to actually deal damage to. 306 hit points. I mean, hitting him physically might be the answer, in which case it would be Eeyore, Kisnir, of course. Of course. In that case, I actually want Diet to move away. I want you here. You'll provide your cover bonus. Kisnir is going to get stuck in right there with Blade Dancing. Kisnir is going to get savagely ravaged, but I have a cunning plan to help out with that. Just don't die initially, Kisnir. Oh god, what if he evades and counters? Oh, or flurries! Bye, Kisnir. Don't worry, this is all part of the plan. You see, the wonderful thing about Kisnir is she dies, and I say, get back to work. And now she's where I want her to be, because I can throw a great cheer on her. If she was going to survive, I was going to cheer her with, not cheer her, heal her with Fia. What do I do with you? I might want to mage in on this one, but I need to take this on. Oh, I know. If I move you here, then I've got a carte blanche for deployables. And that's a Ran job, if ever I heard one. Twist the blade. There, still need to get on plugging these gaps, but we are getting on it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I deploy somebody to grab that, we'll be able to get it next turn, and that's what I plan on doing. That's where you come in. You are slow, but you'll get there in time anyway. So with any luck, you won't die to these horrendously powerful attacks. Your Iron Wall makes you not take too much. If you want to counterattack, you're not really going to do much damage. I don't want to risk you getting battered here, especially when he can flurry and counter. But I need to do some damage, so get on there, Lish. Someone doing 13 damage to Lish is scary. Ah, but Lish herself can counter. That's still some dangerous amount of damage for her to be taking herself.
行動開始だ
Well, that's what Ran is here for. Ran can grab the skill. Because I'm not going to be doing magical damage with this, am I? Heavens no, he's got too much resistance and would slaughter Ran with fire. So Ran, your job here is to... Well, you have projectile defense, Ran. Regardless, I'm going to have you breathe all over Lish to keep her alive.
感謝しなさいね
And, Skelly came out, but that's survivable. You get over there. Eeyore, do your best to crit it to death.
怒った倒せ
Missed at 100% hit, not even going to question it. Well, it hit, but it got countered.
倒せ
Well, I was only kind of kidding when I said crit your way through that, Eeyore.
倒せ
Damn.
取った
It's one fine cat. Right, you're just gonna be erased. You don't have too much to do, and you don't provide cover from there except when she's being attacked, but that itself is a good enough reason. I'll keep the cheer going from Avaro. Now, there's a heavy chance that Kisnir just dies each time I try to attack here. But it's my way of dealing damage, so we're going for it. Good. Yeah. A flurry or a counter kills Kisnir. Fortunately, she got neither this time. And there, she actually does good, respectable damage. I can get behind that. Do it without too much to do. No, don't bother grabbing that. But do move over to this side, please. I guess reactivation skill. He could have gotten that and come back. Wait, I need to see. Will that actually work if he does this? Amazing. So the reactivation skill is predetermined. Or I got a 1 in 5 twice there. Sometimes it's hard to know. I don't think it's worth deploying anybody else, so keep up the good work. That hurts, but at least can handle it.
何をしますの何をしますの
As long as I keep the healing going for it's okay. The trouble
行動
is
開始だ
healing you as well. My goddess can only do so much. But
支援は任せて
I can at least try. Which kind of means it's up to you, Diet, to go and plug that gap, huh? Ah, you can have some help coming in from this side. That was a poor show. I should actually move Eeyore first, because Eeyore can run for days. I can move you over here. Ran, keep Kisnir alive.
感謝しなさいよね
Kisnir, I can buff you up just a little bit more.
援護する
And again, as long as you don't get countered or flurried, Kisnir, you can deal some serious damage. Yeah, me too, Alik. Every time I say Eeyore, I'm just thinking of that depressed donkey. Good. Good.
まだまだ
Wonderful. No countering, no flurrying. I gotta say, Kisnir's doing a bang-up job here. Everybody else has done all they can. Keep that wall up there, Lish.
何をしますのはーい
Yeah, even if he double flurried there, wouldn't have killed Lish. Lish is unkillable. I want that card. Tell you what, I can move you in here. I can get that card with Diet. It was a waste of time. And just in case any monsters get any funny ideas, I can tell Pretty Boy to stand over there.
ここは我が制圧した
That's just a case of finishing you off, but there's no need to be hasty about it. Let's keep Kisnir able to take a single hit at least. And that should be that. There's not anything I'm missing here, is there? It's not magically a Yui key. Nope, then slaughter it. Yeah.
まだまだ
Good way to finish it off as well.
これは役に立ちそう
What's a nimble ring? I guess it gives agility. Maybe it gives counter.
いいえ、まだですわ。あと一撃。最後まで往生際の悪い。魂胆は見抜いていますのよ。自爆してこの空間ごと私たちを道連れにするつもりでしょ。させませんわ。はあ。追消滅完了ですわ。バカって何ですの？せっかく守って差し上げたというのに。そうですな。あなたのそういうところ大好きですわ。とにもかくにもことはなりましたわ。これでインフルエンスへのわだかまりが一つ消えました。愛を感じますわ。惚れまして。嬉しい。不思議。体中が痛いのにこんなにも幸せな気持ちになれるだなんて。二つ目の約束果たす時が来ましたわね。
できました。あなたと私の子供ですわな。きっと世に名を残す赤ちゃんできちゃいますわ。何を。そんな連戦しますの？持ち上げてはダメ。あなたを支え続けると
誓いますわ。だって私はあなたのものですから。アバラ。アバラは好きですわ。あれ、いつの間に鎧を着させたんですの？あれ、ええ、そうですわ。その後アバロとアバロ異常というか、胸に白くて熱い液がついていないというか、というよりもいつの間に鎧まで着せて、だってさっきまであなたの胸の中で。嫌ですわ。寝ている場合じゃありませんわ。あれアバラは私の中にたくさん出しましたわ。そうですわね。嫌ですわ。もしかして血管を使ったのも処女を捧げたのもまさかのまさか夢ですの？黙っていると可愛いのにとか、大きな乳輪が好きだとか言いましたわ。
戻ったよ。城塞に戻ったらすぐ手当てができるように手配しておきましたと。メガ力が集まってる。まさか行って帰ってくるまでの短時間でエッチなことをいたしちゃったの？嘘ですわ。したのですわ。俺だって言ってくれましたわ。そうなんですの？ありがとうですわ。よろしいですわ。次こそは現実世界で子宮をあなたの子種で満タンにしてみせますわ。
Alright, what's that? 2.5 dungeons done? And already we're gonna have to call it for the night because it's almost tomorrow already. My god. Chapter 5. Pretty chunky one. But hey, once it's done, we'll be halfway through the game. Impressive stuff. Let's save up. Next up, looks like we'll be taking on the... what exactly? The Spirit Road. And probably a whole lot more of the world to go. But hey, we all knew we'd be in it for the long haul. And if people didn't want this, why would they have voted for us in the long play? Right, we'll be back with more of this and more of Kingdom Come Deliverance tomorrow. But for now, it is time to rest. So cheers, and until then, cheerio.